Welcome everyone to the Sarasota Cup. We have game 2, Stirling versus First Hernando, battle of the Sarasota Cup. Game 2, in which earlier this season both of these clubs have played each other and the crowd has not been disappointed.
Yeah, some of the kids
Referee will
get
give
kicked out of
a
it.
quick little check as we got the line ref getting in and center ref checking in with the captains, and we are close to gearing up and getting ready to start this one. And we're off here as we get into the midfield as Alejandro, or actually, Eduardo will actually pass that back to the back with Sam. Sam will get that right up to the top. Hernando with the first throw in into their middle back. Right into the midfield and right back to the left back, which will go for the long ball. Noah on the jump, currently playing on a injured ankle here. Rolled it in practice. We'll see how, we'll keep an eye on him and see exactly how he's playing. In the meantime, we're at the midfield with a nice move for number 1 with a little Ronaldo chop there, actually, L turn. Joey with a little bit of pressure. And we'll get this one right out of bounds. Hernando with the throw in. Joey able to intercept that as Alejandro is able to kick that one, trying to get it down to Caden, which will try to put a little body English on this. It's a little bit of pressure there, but still able to get the ball. Crosses it over. Possible shot here. Nothing going there. First Hernando able to get it right back out off of Max with the bounce. Caden possibly with a possible shot. And it looks like we got a little bit of craziness going on in the back there, but Stirling able to keep the pressure on. Definitely good to see. They are on all cylinders. Hernando getting ready for the kick downfield, and it looks like number 4, Alejandro, will get a nice little touch. Joey with a nice little touch as well. Got a nice little 50-50 ball. Looks like the ref's letting him play there a little bit. Nice little look by Hernando downfield. Noah will take a look here. Looks like he's got a little coverage by Josh. And Josh will clear that one out. Gets it down almost close to the midfield. Hernando still pushing the ball left and right. Max able to get a nice little touch on that. He'll feed that up to the right strike, and it does not land, but still keeping the pressure going. Hard throw in. Sam able to get a little touch on that. Hernando will feed it over to the right strike. We got a nice little all the way through here. Shot on goal and blocked by Dominic with a nice save. Still taking a look here in the back as they set up for this corner kick. And Dominic able to get a handle on that. Starting the offense from the back, able to feed Alejandro. He'll get a touch on that. Dealing with a little bit of pressure as the ref makes a quick little call. Let's see what we got going here. Joey will take a look downfield and see number 14 going for the long shot here, passing it all the way over to... Looks like he tried to get that over to Noble as Noble goes all the way to the next field to retrieve this ball. Throw in by Stirling as Joey gets the ball and he'll take a look to the midfield, pass it back. Josh with a nice little touch, takes a look. He tries to feed the midfield, and it looks like Hernando with a nice little steal. A little bit of pressure there and still moving the ball. Josh able to get a small little touch on it, still staying on it. Taking the space. He's got 2 defenders, 3 defenders, and Hernando able to get the ball back. Good to see Josh taking the space there, trying to create some offense there as he tackles that and gets it right out of bounds. Hernando with the throw in. Quick little touch. Joey with a nice little pressure, able to get the ball over to Caden. Caden takes a look. Little chop over with the behind the back L turn. Feeds Alejandro. He's got a defender coming in hot. Major pressure by Hernando. And Hernando able to get it in from the back. Joey able to step over, and he's also stepped over. Smiles it off, looks at the opponent, looks at the ref, trying to look for the call. Looks like we got ourselves a nice little free kick here. And it's a long one. Let's see who's in the box. Not able to get that one landed. Josh and Noah taking a look, talking about how everything's going in the back. Owen keeping an eye out on the corner kick. I think the back line is possibly discussing who's going to go up for a possible header. And it looks like Stirling's going to pass it in real quick. Let's see if they'll feed it right back. Sam with a quick little touch and tries to give it up top, but Hernando's able to intercept that one. And Sam gives him a nice little shoulder check, lets him know exactly who the senior is today. Eldorado trying to actually work a little magic here. Joey pitches it in all the way into the center strike. Alejandro, he's looking around, takes a shot here. Slightly to the right. Free kick by Hernando. Big kick down to the midfield as Max is able to get a head on that, and Hernando's back, center back, able to feed the ball. Noah gets a quick little touch on it with the right foot, same right foot whose ankle is sprained a little bit, but he talked to the medical staff earlier and they were able to wrap it up. I do believe he may be playing at about 60% as he's got the long dash here. Eldorado with a little bit of help, and looks like a little shot on goal, but nothing going here. And as I was saying, I spoke with the medical staff. Looks like they did wrap it up before the game, so we do believe he may be playing at about 60%. We'll keep an eye on that and take a look. A number of injuries on Stirling right now, but they are playing through it all as the Sarasota Cup is a very, very important one. A lot of celebrities out here on the sidelines, left and right. We'll see if we can take a look at any of them on the sideline as Max is able to kick this ball out of the back. Hernando able to get a settle, tries to take a shot, maybe a pass. Eldorado with a little bit of, or Alejandro with a little bit of pressure. Owen with a little bit of pressure, causing the right strike kick to go far to the right. Dominic will take a look downfield, and he will try to feed the strikers here, and this one goes directly to the backs. Right off of the chest, he'll pass this one back, and looks like Hernando's going to try to set this up from the back. And a quick little look by number 7. Takes 2 looks. Alejandro is able to jump on top of that. Caden almost possibly trying to get a quick little bounce off of the chest. Hernando will take his time to get some suggestions from the coach, but it looks like the goalie is going to kick this one downfield, try to get a quick little bounce here. And it looks like we're off to the races. Noah tries to get a little touch on it. Owen over with the help, able to stop it. And Noah's going to kick this one out to the left field. And it is finally out of bounds. Nice little help by Owen here to help dismantle that. We got a possible number 10 going to sub in from the other side, but it looks like he's going to go back to his parents. And we'll keep an eye out and see if we can get him substituted on the proper side of the bench. Joey with a quick little throw in over there to Max. Max will give a touch over to Joey. Joey downfield tries to find a running Caden. Unable to connect. Referee gets out the way as Hernando off to the races in the midfield. Nice little stop by Josh as he takes a look and tries to feed Alejandro. Alejandro will push this one down and try to feed it down. It looks like Noble's going to take that ball and try to chase it down as Caden is also running. And no call here. Looks like, yeah, no call here. Looks like they're definitely letting him play. A little battle for the ball over here. Max showing the upper body strength. Hernando definitely always ready for the physicality. As it looks like we got Brian on the sideline starting to warm up. Coach Lewis will give some suggestions over to Joey. Sam will take a look. He is known as the Thunderfoot. He's got a right foot, and I feel sorry for the goalie if he's going to try to stop this one, because we've noticed a number of flames coming off of the actual soccer ball. And here's the boot. And no one there to connect on that one. It looks like Hernando was all over that one as they'll get ready for their free kick. Caden with a nice little interception here. See if he can get a kick. A left foot. Oh, he's not able to get that one going at all. It looks like he really didn't get the possible follow through. A little off balance. Didn't get the proper steps on that. He'd like to get that one back. Hopefully later on. So quick little bounce over here, but Hernando able to grab that. As their backs, midfielders, and strikers start to move down. Could the sun be taking its toll on them early on as they resort to kicking it down? Owen with a header over, and it looks like Hernando's able to head that one. Noah with a header over to number 1, the right strike, and he points out Owen with nice little help. Noah drops back, tries to get a little stoppage here. And Noah, it looks like number 5 will come out. Brian will come in, fully energized and ready to go. We'll see what type of offensive attack Brian can actually bring to the table here as Alejandro forces this one down over to Caden. Intercepted by the right center back for Hernando. Hernando left strike. A little bit of pressure here, and Josh with a quick little stop and a swing and a miss, but Max is able to recover that. Bounces off of Caden, and Hernando's backs are all over it, really making it difficult here. The last time these two played, it was definitely a battle. Alejandro with a little bit of foot magic here. He passes it back to Joey, and it looks like Stirling will try to set something up. Nice little move by Joey, but Hernando, midfielders, and it looks like they're off to the races, and they are moving as Josh is over here. He is trying to stop and contain number 2. No one over for the cross. No one able to actually be on the receiving end there, but nice defense by Josh as he was able to make that a little difficult, at least stop the actual shot itself. Max with a nice little stop, not allowing that ball to get into the box here as Noble tries to get the ball there, but Hernando again, it looks like they got a little more pep in their step for this first half as they are definitely leading the time of possession 70-30. Nice little run and movement as they are feeding the ball, long ball down. Could we get a shot possibly off of the chest? Alejandro looking for some players. See if we can get a cross here. It's a chip shot and out of bounds. Looks like this one's going to either be a corner kick. And I'm not sure who exactly flew in there. Looked like Caden was over there flying in as Josh has the ball now. He'll try to make something happen. Throw in by Hernando, and Eldorado is able to get that right off of the head. Brian with a little bit of settle. Look at his first little touch here. Max tries to feed the left strike, but this one's going right back to their center back, who's been getting a number of touches here, a number of stops by number 7, really being able to clear it out for Hernando. Josh will try to feed the strikers again. No one there at all, as Hernando will reset and they'll start moving upfield and start from the goalie box all the way up to the midfield. And Alejandro, he'll actually feed this one. Looks like a shot was taken, possibly a feed to AJ. And this one's going to be stopped short. So it looks like a shot or possibly a pass here. But AJ was he was pretty close to that one. As Josh puts a little bit of pressure here on Hernando from the midfield. And we got number 1, right strike, Hernando off to the races. Tries to feed it into the middle, and Dominic able to grab that one with ease. He'll start the offense from the back. Joey will get a nice little settle and take a look, and series of fakes here. Looks like we got a turnover here and a shot which will be far right. Stirling will kick this one down and try to get a good bounce, hopefully for the strikers that are chasing it down, if the cameraman can zoom in on this one. And Caden able to hustle all the way through that, but it looks like it just went a little further than anticipated. And Sam jumps in, Superman, all the way through with a huge header off of the head or possible chest here. Stirling really trying to get something going here. Had a couple opportunities, but right now I would say that Hernando is really able to keep that ball out of their attacking third there, or at least out of Stirling's attacking third, and able to keep the ball on their particular half. AJ has a quick little look to see exactly where the ball is going. Zero still. Free kick, in which I believe Joey will take this one. And is it a kick? And no, it's going to be a throw-in. And here we are at the midline here. Now that we know exactly where it needs to go, is a nice hard throw-in. He's trying to find Caden, but it looks like the backs have done their studying, and they are swarming around him, not making anything easy for him. They know once he's able to get that ball in his right or left foot, it could be dangerous. So we've definitely been seeing a lot of coverage on him and Noble as well. So let's see exactly if they can try to break free and possibly get a open shot, as it is now a race to tie the laces up. 0-0 still, as Hernando's going to throw this one in, and Brian's able to get this one off of the chest, and it looks like Caden's going to be able to get a couple of different touches on it with a left foot shot and another juggle. A lot of pressure there by number 16, really making it difficult, not allowing the actual shot itself. I mean, you really got to give credit to Hernando. I mean, they've definitely been watching the tape as number 8 is following through. Josh containing, making it very difficult. And a major stop by Josh, number 13, one of their center backs for Stirling. It really looked like it was going to be a nice clear shot, but it looks like they were able to get a handle on that. AJ will pass this one all the way up to the sun, and Alejandro will settle it and get a quick shot downfield and try to hit one of his players, but no one there. Good to see the Stirling all under the tent and trying to avoid the sun, as it is definitely draining out here. A number of teams all surrounded. A number of games going on all throughout this Sarasota Cup. 0-0 as Joey tries to pass this one back, and Eduardo will feed this one up top, but it looks like it's bounced up. Sam coming in to contain and gets a nice little touch, able to get that one out of bounds to stop the threat. Hernando will take a look around as their backs in midfield start to work their way up. And looks like we got an illegal throw-in. Still seeing the illegal throw-ins at this stage of the game in their career. It's sometimes you try to pass it in real quick, and you hope maybe the techniques that are practiced all throughout. Brian with a nice little look up, and he'll feed this one over to Caden, and AJ able to get a nice little touch on it. Hernando all over the ball. It seems like they wanted a little more. AJ gets a nice little touch on it, feeds it back to Eduardo. Eduardo receiving some pressure, able to turn it and receive it right back to AJ. AJ makes a touch and right back. A nice little give and go between Brian and AJ. Nothing was set up though. It looks like the play has stopped, but a nice give and go. AJ with the ball with a nice little feint to the left. Can he take the shot? Nice shot. That's exactly what you want to see there. Nice little give and go earlier, and a nice little feint by AJ to the left, and able to allow himself to get that right foot shot off. I'd like to see more of that throughout this game, or possibly for the second half. Stirling's really going to need that firepower if they're going to try to pull this one off. Sam looking for someone to actually throw this to. He's able to get it in. Brian with a header. See if he can get this one. They really need Brian's offensive awareness to really try to get a shot off or create something. We'll see if he continues to warm up as Alejandro passes it over to Caden. Caden misses the touch though. Number 8 off to the races there, receiving a little bit of pressure. Owen comes in with a little bit of help, and we're looking at some long strides here as Caden's not giving up the actual play and able to get an actual foot on that ball. It looked like number 8 was really trying to get that ball over there and try to really get a good shot. AJ in with a little bit of help. Joey's going to kick this one downfield. And it looks like there's plenty of time here as their center back, who's been getting a number of touches, arguably his 7th or 8th touch of the half already, with plenty left in the first half. As Dominic has this ball, he'll kick this one down as this was going to actually bounce in Hernando's favor. Stirling showing some sparks of offense as Noble is able to get this one down, but the backs of Hernando have been relentless today. For every ball touched by Stirling, it's 2 touches by Hernando as they'll send this one down. Josh with a little bit of coverage, he'll stop that threat as Dominic runs out. Hard throw in by Hernando. Nice little stop by Owen. And the left foot does not connect. It's a chip shot up. I think he wanted a little more power on that. AJ bounces out. He's ready for the offensive threat. And looks like Dominic's going to slow this one out, roll it out to Joey. He's going to look downfield, see if there's a long ball that they can connect on. And looks like the midfield, they're all on top of that one. Long ball does not connect, but number 2 here, who's been getting a lot of touches here in the midfield, really trying to get something going. It's surprising that he hasn't been able to get a number of shots off as of yet, as Stirling has been playing as nice defense on him as Noble tries to chase this one down. Let's see what we got going here. Referee's going to call here. We got a free kick going. Hernando with the wall. Sam and Joey, the last minute discussion as to where to kick this one as he'll get ready for the boot. And it's a hard one. Doesn't connect. And looks like Hernando's able to kick this one out. Number 8 coming in strong, and number 3, Owen, coming in even stronger, able to feed that up to Alejandro. Feeds it to the middle. And it looks like we got the stop here, but it looks like they may have called offsides possibly. Or we got a small little injury here, a little cramp up. Max with the ball feeding the midfielders, and Hernando's able to jump on top of that. Sam will take a nice little, almost a shot. Not sure if he was trying to connect on one of the strikers as of yet. Maybe he may have seen the goalie out of the box and took a chance. Nevertheless, Noble with the ball passes it over to Brian. Brian to Joey. Joey passes over to AJ. AJ can get a settle on it. Impossible left foot shot. No, he's broken up by the left midfielder. Josh comes over. He'll try to get a touch on this one, and he'll stop the threat from number 8. Number 8 uses a little body to get Josh down, but I think the ref, did he call that one? Yep. Got a little too physical there as Joey passes that ball over to Brian. Brian with a little bit of pressure, sidesteps, doesn't feed the midfielder. He's still continuing the offense. He's got 4 players, 2 players to beat, and it's a turnover as the number 7 right center back, able to kick that ball out. Joey with a little bit of pressure, and Hernando still actually moving. Luckily, Josh was number 13, right strike, right back, actually able to stop the threat. Hernando's still going here, and it's a chase, 50-50 ball with Sam with a nice slide out of bounds. Takes a look at the ref, tries to see exactly what's going on here, and it looks like it's called a little foul there. Looked like it was all ball. I'm not sure about that particular call there, but nevertheless, Stirling is backing up and resetting, and Hernando pretty happy with the call as they're looking around and they'll see exactly what they're going to do with the offensive plays here as Erman, number 11, comes in. Herman's going to bring some size and a lot of agility to the table. Hopefully we can get a shot off, see if we can get the ball in his feet as there is a long lob over to number 2. Small little shot by looks like the right back, maybe possibly the midfielder. And looks like we got ourselves a water break here. Water break or possibly the halftime. Right now the main battle is who can actually fit under the tent and hide themselves from the actual sun. Arguably to the right there, it looks like number 24 and Dominic and Noble and Alejandro are struggling to get some of the shade as the battle continues, but the wind in the back is definitely comforting. Over here at the first Hernando, as you can see, there are 60%, maybe 70% of the team is actually in the shade. Words of wisdom by both coaches as we're all set and ready to go for the second half here. Looks like Clay will run this one down. And hopefully maybe even Clay's younger brother will be able to play at the next season halftime show, as he is arguably one of the up-and-coming guitarists. Meanwhile, Alejandro and Noble, they're going to run this down as the slide tackle from the right back, actually the center back, number 7, relentless and notoriously known for tackling. And it looks like, I would say, this is now about his 11th touch. A little bit of pressure by number 24 as he's trying to regain possession. Back over at the midfield, Clay with a couple of touches. He'll pass this over to Herman, but it looks like there's a call been made. We'll get this ball right over here to the sideline here. And I guess we can say this particular throw-in, is brought to you by King's Pool Service. King's Pool Service. That would be the chief pool technician, Seth King. Arguably one of the best pool services in the Florida area. That's King's Pool Service. You can contact them at 727-698-7273. I believe that would be the main line. Apologies if it is not. Just let me know if we need to blur that out if it is not. Meanwhile, we got 0-0, and we've got a long run here as the backs will try to actually get this one out of here. AJ applying a little bit of pressure and trying to trap him on the sideline. Number 7, Sam, he'll give a nice hard throw into AJ. AJ doesn't get the touch that he wanted. Had a little bit of pressure from the left back as he'll throw it in. Number 1, see if he can get this in there. A little bit of midfield back action going here, all the way back to the left back up to the left mid, actually the left back itself. He'll feed it up to the left strike as Sam applies a little bit of pressure, but we got a run here, looking for a possible cross. Josh with a little bit of pressure. Good containment, and they're able to kick that one right back out to the midfield. The midfield for Hernando is pretty active during this game as Noble's going to chase this one down. Will he keep it in? It looks like we're going to get a possible corner kick, or no, looks like a free kick. Here we go. We are going the other way as Dominic's going to send this one down. Stirling reshaping, midfielders getting all set. Max and Josh preparing to receive the ball. Noble's going to chase this one down. And number 7 again with a number of touches today. He's been very busy all throughout that first half. Let's see what they got going here. Yeah, a swing and a miss, and Noble right off of the chest out of bounds, and we're going to throw this right back in for first Hernando, trying to get something going and really trying to feed their right strike. Third time's a charm. Clay with a little bit of defensive pressure in the corner, trapping the opponent, keeping a body on him, a little bit of elbow check. Brian over with a little bit of help. Max is also there for the help. Both teams about to shape themselves for this corner kick. A little bit of time being wasted here. All time is valuable as we are sitting here. Stirling in first, Hernando 0-0. And it's actually a throw-in into the box. Joey right off of the right foot. Nice pressure. Stirling not allowing any shots here. Brian's going to send this one down to the left strike. Alejandro's not able to get to it. That's going to go out of bounds, and we'll see if we can get this bad boy thrown in. Got to watch out for first Hernando's throw-ins as they are very, very well trained in the art of the two-handed throw-in. Erman will receive this ball, and a nice little look up. He's going to feed number 4, Alejandro. Alejandro's going to send this down to a running AJ, who's been arguably averaging 2.75 shots per game. He's going to miss this opportunity here. We'll see if First Hernando is going to start this run for the back, but their goalie is currently looking down. It looks like they're going to kick this one down, getting some instructions from the coach on the sideline. Josh able to get a shoulder on that to get that right back over to the midfield as Erman's going to send this one down. Doesn't really go too far. Joey tries to get to it, and also Brian. And got to watch out for number 2 for First Hernando as he's able to chip this one over to number 1, their left strike. He's got a little bit of pressure from Sam, able to break that up. But 14 is still traveling down. Joey applying a little bit of pressure. Josh with a slide tackle. And actually, yeah, that was Josh as Joey's going to send this one down. Stirling having to do double duty on the working here. AJ with the pressure and a little push out of bounds as the left strike looks at AJ, and AJ just calmly swings his hair back, making sure the bangs are out of the way, out of his sight. Number 2 able to turn that corner. Shots fired, and Dominic's able to get the actual stop here. I think number 2, you really want that back. Really got to put those laces on that one. And here comes Stirling. See if we can feed this over to AJ, but we got Max, number 8, with the ball. A little bit of pressure here. And it's broken up by first Hernando as number 22. It looks like number 22 from afar. I have the cameraman past that. Oh, AJ possibly with the shot there. If we can get that one back. First Hernando, they'll send this one down, and it looks like Stirling will try to break this one up. Alejandro getting a touch on it. And it looks like Noble's off to the races. We'll see if he can send this one over. It's a big crossover to Alejandro, and it's broken up by number 7. Yes, right, arguably his 13th touch of the game. And the first Hernando are looking to actually kick this one down and get started again. Back into the midfield. It looks like Josh has the ball. He'll send this one up to the right strike. AJ's going to run this one down. He's going to have a little bit of trouble with number 7 there as he's using about it. A little bit of push there. Wait a minute now. No call here. Oh, well, nope, no call. And just waiting for the actual free kick here. Stirling resetting all of the backs in anticipation for this particular kick. Alejandro and AJ backing up. And this one's going to get all the way back to the actual backs, and a little bit of header if we can get the cameraman to zoom in here. Dominic will grab this and send this one down. Try to see if there's any strikers running, and it doesn't take a bounce in their favor at all, but it's able to get down to the midfielder. Hernando with a couple of good touches, and number 2 is going to have a long little foot race here, and Dominic over with a nice little save. Number 2 not able to get the shot off. Dominic, amazing save, able to run out and actually get that stoppage here. Great little coverage there by Josh, able to mess up number 2's right foot. And notice how he had his body angled out, so that ball was able to go up into the left. Dominic with the great run out and able to actually stop the actual shot itself. Herman with a nice little pass up to Noble, left strike. He's chasing it down, looks over to the right, and he is able to save it, but he's got a little bit of pressure there with number 28. Hernando with the free kick. None of the backs back there at all. They are really going to try to send this one down and hopefully try to get a nice little bounce here. Sam with a nice little stop. Noble tries to get a settle on it. Hernando's going to send this one down and try to find a reliever here. Josh is going to take a look to the left, run this one down, and looks like a back little shovel pass to Sam. Sam's going to get that over to Urban. Urban's going to get a nice over to Eduardo, and Eduardo over to Max. Max takes 2 looks and sends it down, and just a little too far, and it looks like that, and that's been the name of the game so far. A lot of opportunities, great ball movement, but sometimes the passes are a little bit off here, as here we go with Hernando trying to make a run, and no one there for the actual cross. A missed opportunity there. If they had some relievers and some runners, they definitely would have been able to capitalize on that. Corner kick for first Hernando. Stirling setting up in the box, and we've got a beautiful ball sent out. Dominic able to get a hand on it, and Erman able to send this one down as Noble will look this one down, and here we go. Noble, number 10, off to left strike, off to the races, and a slide tackle. Did he get the ball on that? Referee comes over, and it looks like there's going to be a call here. And number 7 receives the yellow card. Coach not too happy about that with first Hernando. Not happy with the call. Definitely a tough one there. Looks like Caden's going to have this number 12. He's looking for either a possible delivery to the center into the box. This one's going deep into the box. Let's see who's there. Off of the gloves of the goalie. And then there we go with the backs kicking it right back out. Clay, he'll get a touch on that. And he might be able to get his rebound. Nope, it looks like the left back's able to kind of get that. They'll send this one down. A little bit of battle here. Josh able to kick that out. Number 13 right back. A little bit of header action going here. Eduardo, number 43, trying to get something going here and trying to force it up. No one really able to control this ball. If both teams just get a settle on that. Number 7 trying to work a little foot magic here as he passes it over to the left strike. No one there at all. Clay's over there able to send it down. Possibly gets over to Caden, but not able to settle it down at all. And we're going back and forth here, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth as the right strike has the ball. Takes a quick little look. Sam Sr. able to get a great steal on that. An amazing touch. Great defensive stop there, but it goes out of bounds. You know, both really good opportunity in ball movement for both clubs. Stirling starting to turn around and really get some good ball movement. Unfortunately, a lot of missed opportunities still. The passing is great. The defense has definitely turned it up. So you can definitely tell that there was a number of changes made during the halftime lineup as Sam will go and throw this one in from the midfield all the way to... Tries to land it in number 4, Alejandro, but nothing going as the Hernando backs are definitely working their way, and it's usually like 2 on every ball. Right off of the back, Ehrman takes a quick little look. Nice little touch here, and again, a missed opportunity. The ball passing is going a little too far. If they can just kind of work it to the midfield and have the midfield take the space and then work it up eventually to the strikers, then they may be able to get a better opportunity instead of a lot of the long balls have not been successful for Stirling within the last 15 minutes and a lot during the first half. So But the good thing is you're definitely still able to see them actually take a touch. Stirling's able to take that extra touch, and they're not panicking at all, and they are looking for the pass. Unfortunately, the passes are not being delivered. And I guess you can actually say that's partly due to Hernando's defense. So you really got to give them credit, as both of these teams have been preparing for this tiebreaker series battle here, as this ball is sent into the box, and it looks like number 24 tried to get a shot on that, missed opportunity. I think it was actually number 14. And Brian will try to get something going there, but it looks like that one's going to go out of bounds, and we've got a throw in for first Hernando. Both teams getting set. Number 8, left arm up in the air. Blonde here looking for the header, in which he is up in the air. Dominic able to get 2 hands on it. Ricocheted out, but it is not there at all. First Hernando, plenty of time there, and they're sending it into the box looking for the lob. And, oh, you can see he puts his head down because he knows he should have actually had that. That would have been a really, really nice opportunity there. A couple of images here. Let's see if we can keep these. As we're back, as the ball is actually sent down, and we'll continue our feature here as Brian sends this down to number 4, Alejandro. It's a foot race against number 7, and a hard push. And didn't see if the referee was able to call, but it was a free kick after that, so definitely a foul indeed, as Hernando is now off to the races and trying to get something going. Stirling will throw this ball in. Brian takes a couple of looks, nice little touches here. He's looking, makes a move to cut it inbound, and he gets over to Alejandro. He kind of missed his step a little bit, but it's a slide tackle and a beautiful save, number 7. I gotta say, this guy has been a defensive mastermind today, and smaller. There's a push there. Owen upset, strikes the earth, and number 5 definitely not allowing that ball to get over here. Let's take a look at this. As Alejandro with the ball, number 7, slide tackle, able to get the steal, momentum, still able to keep the dribble. Takes a couple of touches, looks downfield to make the actual pass, in which now we have a 50-50 ball between Owen and number 1. They've been going at it all day. A little bit of push and shoulder check. Owen upset, takes a swing at the earth, possibly at number 1. Number 5 doing the containment. Left arm pushes him out of the way. Uses his body in order to stop the ball from being taken by number 1, and then sends it right out of bounds, as it's starting to get a little physical here, and we'll just pat the top hat towards the opponent just to let them know, get your weight up. We're back live here, and possible, and almost. And here we've got a someone who didn't pay their ticket here and getting an overview of the game. Watch your heads, boys and girls, because we don't want any drippage coming out of that to land on any of the players here. We try to keep this a family-focused entertainment here, but you definitely better watch the above. Nevertheless, we are back here and looking around for the ball, see if the cameraman can actually spot it. And we're down. Brian, it looks like number 16 is about to throw this in, and Alejandro, he just kind of wants that over. Takes a small little shot here. 7 is able to get a little touch on that, and it looks like we're going to first Hernando send this one down. He's looking to the left, looking to the right. Nothing going on here, so it looks like first Hernando, so they're going to kick this down, see if they can get it down to the midfield, see if anyone can get a foot on that. And still in bounds, out of bounds. First Hernando's ball, and they'll shoot. They'll send this one right over. See if anyone can kind of regroup. Sam with a little bit of pressure, and Josh is going to get a left foot on this. Send this one up right to Alejandro. Alejandro slide tackle. Not able to get it. Double slide tackle, and no call from the ref. Looks like it was clean enough. Caden with a ball. Let's see if he can do anything. Number 7 on him, and oh my goodness, he went for the slide tackle. Unfortunately, when you try to slide tackle through the cleats of another player, they're definitely going to call that one. You definitely need a better angle, and you can see exactly where the referee was right on it. Caden looking around and seeing if any of his troops are towards the left or center of the box, and he'll just take a quick little focus. First Hernando with a very loose wall. Sterling getting set. Brian looks over to the right, and it looks like it's a pass back, and actually a nice play. It was a pass back to number 7, Sam. If they could have got it to the Sam, aka the Thunderfoot, then, or the Fiery Stone, then that would have been a nice little play. Nevertheless, both teams trying to get this ball down. Alejandro with a small little touch back over to the backs. And first Hernando goalie, he's able to get this one right back out as both teams will now reset. And first Hernando will send this one down past the midline. Josh with a small little header on the top. Sam with a outside touch of the right foot over to Joey. And Joey is actually, well, that was Brian, but Brian is going to have that one go right out of bounds. And here we have a throw in here. And right off of the forehead of Sam. Hernando with the throw in, and right into number 2. He takes one little touch on it, and a right foot, and we've got ourselves a goal here. Amazing shot. Let's take another look at that. Able to get a bounce off of it and a quick little touch, and really able to use the body to get kind of control over that and land that ball exactly where he needed it. That was a very difficult shot, very tough for Dominic to actually stop that one. But nevertheless, first Hernando is up 1-0. And it is getting physical over here. Quick little touch here, but right back to the actual goalie. Let's see if we can get a replay on the previous shot as the ball's thrown over the right back, left center, and able to get a bounce on it. Number 2 able to angle his body right in the perfect area of the box and gets a direct shot, top post. Very difficult to stop. Amazing shot indeed. But very difficult to defend, but it was definitely a great throw-in, as first Hernando is known for actually shooting some really good overhanded throw-ins, and as you can see, that did land perfectly. But injury report number 8, he's going to step out and get a little rest. First Hernando, they'll just readjust their backs and get situated as they'll send this one down. 1-0, first Hernando with the advantage here. Stirling a bit shocked, but again, both teams playing very competitively right now. But Stirling is trying to actually get something going here. Sam will get a quick touch on that, and First Hernando, but now Eldorado with a little bit of foot magic here. He'll send it down to Caden. Caden with a pass over to Alejandro. Alejandro's going to pass it right back, and let's see if Max can get to this for the shot. And nice follow through. Good shot. Unfortunately, just a bit too much, but that's the attacking that we've all grown to love and enjoy and see towards the second half of this season from the Stirling club, in which they've been practicing numerous different plays out of the back. So if they can continue that with the last few minutes left in this game, we might be able to see them equalize this as the ball goes out of bounds. And Joey, he'll send this one up, and Alejandro, he'll get ahead of there. Eldorado trying to turn on the Jets, but that one's going to be smothered by the goalie from First Hernando. And he'll send this one down. And number 5 will take a bounce off of the head. Sam will grab it. Number 2 still trying to add more to his current goal. Got to watch those throw-ins because this is exactly where they were previously here. As the time is dwindling down. First Hernando with the throw in and right back. They'll send this one deep into the box. Let's see who can get this. Dominic's able to grab that one. He'll start the offense and feed it out to Caden. Caden will take a nice little touch. A little bit of pressure here, but still able to get a nice long look. Sends it deep down to Alejandro, number 4. It's a 50-50 ball here, and looks like number 8 and Alejandro will battle this one out. And Alejandro wins the battle there, but it looks like slide tackle. They're able to lose that one. Crosses over into the box, and Josh tries to get in there as well, but the goalie is able to grab that one down. First Hernando will reset. Backs are up. Midfielders are moving up, and their strikers are down, and this one's a little deep. This one will go out of bounds as Sam is going to hustle this one down, as all time is of the essence. Hard throw in. Alejandro with the ball and trying to settle it down. Right back sends that one right back, literally. And this one's going to go out of bounds. See if they can get the ball. Alejandro looking for someone to throw it in. Sam with the ball, left back. Passes it in. Alejandro is able to pass this one into the box. Number 7, not surprising, defensive specialist today. Brian with a couple of taps here, and he's going to try to send that one in. Looks at the ref saying that it is their ball, and it is awarded. It is theirs. Let's see what happens here as they are going to get this free kick. It looks like it was a handball indeed. Looks like Joey's going to try to send this one, see if he can bend it like Beckham and get a little bit of assistance from the wind as it is starting to pick up, as there's a loose wall again from First Hernando where they are 3 strong. Passes it back, and Sam's going to try to take a boot. That one's going to go hard. Number 5 is going to look left. Got plenty of time on the clock. He passes it over. Owen gets a touch, and the ball is back in First Hernando. Max able to get a touch on that. He's going to run this one down. He's going to get called for that as they get tangled up, and it looks like we've got a number of players down here. Time dwindling left and right. The referee will take a look and see exactly what the situation is. Nevertheless, he wants this ball to continue. Number 3 getting ready for the kick. It looks like no, maybe number 7 will take. Nope, number 3 is going to take this one in, sends it deep into the right corner as number 8 is going to run this one down. Sam's going to chase this one, get a touch on that out of bounds. It looks like First Hernando is going to get the actual ball and throw that one in. Looking for the ball as time is, I'm not sure exactly what the time is on the field, but it looks like whatever the case, that ball needs to get in because Stirling needs to get that one as they are currently down 1-0. And a hard throw in and a little shoulder check / push from Sam. And here's a hard throw. Stirling with the ball. AJ gets a touch on it, but not able to settle it. And let's see number 3 again. He is looking left and right, tries to send it into the box. Stirling regrouping here. Cameraman, I'm not sure exactly where the play is. If we can Send that. There we go. There we go. Dominic with the ball. Passes it over to Owen. Owen takes a look, and that is it. That is it. First Hernando able to get the victory here today. It looks like during the tournament they have the upper hand, but unfortunately today, it's good to see both teams, real recognizing real when you can see the competitive spirit. These teams were enemies or frenemies, but nevertheless, seeing them all come out, shake hands, and look at that. They've been battling all season, and to meet up again to have the tiebreaker of the year. And unfortunately, Stirling was not able to take this one out, and end with a victory. But you really got to give it to both teams. The offense, both teams did show a lot of competitive spirit. Number 7 on the first Hernando team was definitely running left and right. A number of touches. I would probably give him. I think we can maybe give him defensive player of the game for that. I'll have to take a look and see the rest of the footage. But that is it. First Hernando 1-0, beating Stirling. And we're off to the next game. Talk with you later. Bye.